Hello Neverwinter, we have got a new mod drop, module 30 I believe, and this is how to complete, or how to tank, the new dungeon, Sanctum. So obviously a couple of big changes, you've got celestial companions, etc, etc, so I haven't actually really changed my build. I've just upgraded the companions, and turns out that's all I really needed to do. So if you happen to have a spare 2,000 companion tokens, feel free to do that upgrade. This dungeon wasn't too bad really. The first two bosses were a little bit trivial. I don't know if they might end up tweaking this, obviously, because well, if you've been in there, it is very easy, the first two bosses, and then
so I've not looked at this at all.
The last boss might cause people some trouble, so
in the setup.
You might want to make sure to watch that video before you attempt this. Okay. Maybe we need to skip ahead on here. I'm not entirely sure at what point I came into this. Yeah, so usual tank setup. What did I do? Yeah, I've only upgraded like 10 of these. I'm just going to upgrade them as and when I need them. Obviously it's a bit pricey now. 175 upgrade tokens per companion. At least they haven't introduced anything particularly new that I need to upgrade. Oh, this is going to be a lot of dead air. Oh, there we go.
Oh, that stings a bit.
Okay, so there wasn't really much to this first boss. Particular mechanics.
You don't trust it.
He did this kind of suck-in thing. I mean, he just wasn't doing much damage. The main thing here is when he gets down to about 50%, I think it is, crystals pop up, and then you need to go to the crystal to get a buff, which allows you to break through his shield.
Massive swarm of mobs about to pop up or something.
As you can see, the guys are just absolutely ripping it apart. Usual tanking strategy applies. Just make sure the boss isn't pointed at the DPS, because you know, they're squishy, especially when you got some rogues who have a decided lack of self-preservation instinct. Honestly, this dungeon started off like it was going to be an absolute doddle until we ran headlong into the final boss. Yeah, so he locks out at 50% and gets this very fetching purple shield on him. Incidentally, this is the dungeon they've recycled for this one was a Whispering Caverns dungeon back in the day. So that's why thematically it doesn't really fit in with the Pirate King's retreat, or with the Pirate Kings. Skyhold. It's called Skyhold. So yeah, it took us a little bit of time to just figure out what we needed to do. Activating one of the crystals gives you the ability to get through the shield. So what you want to do is time it for an artifact call where all your DPS get a crystal at the same time. Do the article, burn the boss. What you are going to notice on the first and second one as a tank is that unless you pick up a crystal, you also can't damage them, so your threat could very well be all over the place. Or rather, you won't be generating any threat because you can't do any damage. So these hard taunts will be your friends. It's a somewhat unfriendly dungeon for a fighter, this one. Although we do have KV. The final boss being a dragon makes KV
everybody next to the crystal gets
virtually
the buff,
useless.
I got hit with it as well.
Because as we all know, KV does not stretch for the full distance of a character model of a dragon.
If you all go to a crystal, I think you all get the buff when you break it. Give that a try.
So yeah, this was a pretty easy one to do. Pretty easy one to figure out. Pick up crystal, do article, rinse and repeat. There's nothing that should be stretching you as a tank.
I got the buff off one.
Although I'm sure during this first week or so, it's going to be they're going to be keeping an eye on it and looking for ways to tweak it, I'm sure. We've got a pally running here. Just overshields are meta, unfortunately. That's the way the game goes. We don't have any ads to worry about at all in this first boss, so it's just rinse, repeat.
Nice.
Keep on going.
I'm sure on the 50th or 100th time it'll be.
Yeah, look at that, nice big chunks. I don't think this one even puts a debuff on. It's these first two bosses are going to lull you into a false sense of security, I think. Certainly did with us. For a bit of insight, I haven't taken advantage of the over 90% stats that we got. I think my defense might go up to like 93 or maybe 96 when certain things kick in, but I didn't put any special effort into it. The DPS did tweak their stuff a bit though, so they're definitely running above the 90% mark. And just like that, incredibly easy first boss. Does require a certain amount of coordination though. Okay, thanks for watching everybody. That is boss 1, really easy. Probably don't actually need this mechanics vid, but there will be more vids coming, so check out the second boss vid if you want to see how we dealt with that. We've got an actual very useful shortcut for the little platforming section, so be sure to check that out. If you like the video, please leave a like. If you like a lot of videos, please subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.